What if the truck sitting in your driveway right now was designed to fail? For decades, pickup trucks have been symbols of power and reliability, the machines we trust to haul, tow, and last a lifetime. But under all that marketing and chrome lies a shocking truth. Some of the most popular trucks ever built hide engineering disasters that have cost owners thousands of dollars and destroyed reputations overnight. From Ford's catastrophic spark plug fiasco to Toyota's million-dollar recall, these are the pickup trucks with the worst engines and transmissions, the ones every buyer should avoid. And the final one on this list might just surprise you the most. 1. Ford F-150, 2004 to 2010, the Triton nightmare. For years, the Ford F-150 was America's best-selling vehicle, but beneath its tough image was one of the most flawed V8s ever made. The 5.4-liter 3-valve Triton. At first, it looked great on paper, 300 horsepower, solid torque, and modern technology. But mechanics quickly discovered a ticking time bomb inside. Spark plugs seized inside the aluminum cylinder heads, snapping off during replacement. A repair so bad that Ford dealerships charged $1,200 to $2,000 just to extract them. And that wasn't all. The cam phasers rattled at idle, the timing chains stretched prematurely, and oil flow issues led to complete top-end failure. Many owners reported catastrophic failures before 100,000 miles. Ford eventually abandoned the design entirely, quietly replacing it with a 5.0-liter Coyote V8, a clear admission that something went very wrong. 2. Chevrolet Silverado, 2014-2021. The lifters that couldn't lift. GM's next-generation Silverado promised better fuel economy through active fuel management AFM, a system that shut down half the cylinders under light load. On paper, it sounded brilliant. In reality, it destroyed engines. The system relied on tiny hydraulic lifters that would deactivate cylinders. When those lifters failed, and they did often, the result was collapsed lifters, misfires, and destroyed camshafts. Many owners experienced failure as early as 60,000 miles, and full repairs often exceeded $4,000 to $6,000. To make matters worse, the engines also suffered from oil consumption so high that GM issued multiple service bulletins. Even after introducing Dynamic Fuel Management DFM in 2019, failures continued. Some owners reported needing entire engine replacements under 80,000 miles. Innovation in the name of efficiency ended up costing GM one of the most loyal truck customer bases in America. 3. Ram 1500, 2014 to 2016, 2019 to 2022. The Hemi Heartbreak Ram's 5.7-liter Hemi V8 is legendary for its performance. Recent generations have been plagued by a mechanical flaw that's left owners furious: the Hemi tick. What sounds like a harmless noise at first is actually the sound of failing roller lifters and camshaft lobes, usually caused by the truck's cylinder deactivation system. When the engine switches in and out of four-cylinder mode, the oil pressure changes cause premature wear. And once that tick starts, it's only a matter of time before the camshaft eats itself alive. Average repair costs? Around $3,000 to $5,000, often happening well before 100,000 miles. Even the redesigned Hemi in 2019 wasn't immune. Dodge fans were left with a hard truth. The muscle car V8 that once symbolized strength had turned into a financial liability. 4. Toyota Tundra, 2022 to 2023. The turbo trouble. When Toyota dropped its bulletproof V8 in favor of a twin-turbo 3.4-liter V6, fans were divided. But soon after, things got much worse. In 2023, Toyota issued a massive recall for over 100,000 Tundras due to catastrophic engine failures. The culprit? Metal debris left inside the engine during manufacturing. That microscopic debris restricted oil flow, causing knocking, power loss, and complete engine seizure. Some engines failed in less than 10,000 miles, shocking for a company known for million-mile reliability. Toyota replaced entire engines under warranty, but the damage to its reputation was already done. For the first time, Toyota truck owners started questioning the brand's legendary dependability. 5. GMC Sierra 1500, 2015 to 2018. The shutter scandal. Next up is one of the most hated transmissions in modern truck history: GM's 8-speed automatic 8L90 and 8L45. Drivers described it as feeling like the truck was driving over rumble strips. The issue was a torque converter defect, causing the infamous GM shudder. It happened during light acceleration or steady cruising, especially around 40 to 60 miles per hour. The vibration wasn't just annoying, it often led to internal damage, requiring complete transmission replacements costing $4,000 to $6,000. GM tried several fluid changes and software updates, but the issue persisted for years until a redesigned 10-speed transmission arrived. But by then, thousands of Sierra owners had already paid the price for GM's engineering shortcut. 6. Chevrolet Colorado and GMC Canyon, 2016 to 2019. Compact size, same problem. If you think smaller trucks escaped the GM shudder problem, think again. The Colorado and Canyon used the same 8-speed transmission, and so did their issues. Owners complained of delayed engagement, hard shifts, and the same vibration under light throttle. GM eventually admitted to widespread fluid contamination issues and changed the transmission fluid formula. But that didn't fix damaged converters or worn internals. Many owners had to replace entire transmissions, some before 60,000 miles. It's proof that copying a flawed design doesn't save money. It just multiplies the complaints. 7. Ford Super Duty, 2011 to 2014. The diesel disaster. When Ford unveiled its in-house 6.7-liter Power-Stroke diesel, it promised reliability and power without outsourcing to Navistar. But the first few years were anything but smooth. Early versions were plagued with turbocharger failures, EGR system issues, and most notoriously, fuel system contamination. If the high-pressure fuel pump failed, it sent metal shavings throughout the entire system, meaning injectors, lines, filters, and tanks all had to be replaced. Repair bills could hit $10,000 to $12,000 easily, even for well-maintained trucks. For small businesses and contractors relying on these vehicles, that kind of cost was devastating. Later updates solved many of these issues, but the early 6.7-liter Power-Stroke remains one of the riskiest diesels on the used market. 8. The pattern behind every failure. Across all these trucks, one pattern stands out: innovation without proper testing. Manufacturers rushed to introduce new fuel-saving technologies, more gears, and advanced lifter systems, but they didn't spend enough time ensuring reliability. Cylinder deactivation systems caused oil starvation. Overcomplicated transmissions introduced shuddering and slipping. And even Toyota, the benchmark of reliability, learned that advanced turbocharging can backfire if production quality isn't perfect. In the race to meet emissions and efficiency standards, durability became the first casualty. 9. Final thoughts. The real cost of progress. The hard truth is that today's pickup trucks are more powerful and efficient than ever, but not always better built. Many of the worst engines and transmissions came from manufacturers chasing headlines and EPA numbers rather than long-term reliability. If you're shopping for a used truck, don't be blinded by badges or marketing. The 2004 to 2010 F-150, 2014 to 2021 Silverado, 2019 to 2022 Ram 1500, and 2015 to 2018 Sierra all prove one thing: newer doesn't always mean better. Because when a single design flaw can cost more than your monthly mortgage, the smartest truck buyers aren't chasing horsepower, they're chasing history. So before you buy, research deeply, read owner forms, and remember, the toughest looking truck can still hide the weakest heart.